Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to RegenX's channel, the future of precious metal recovery from end-of-life products. Joining us to give us a high-level overview of the future of the company, a little bit of its history. I have the pleasure to be joined by Don, the president of the company today. First and foremost, welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's such a pleasure to get you on. So we've talked a lot with Craig, the CEO, but we wanted to kind of grab you and get another perspective into the company. And I wouldn't mind rolling back a little bit with over 28 years in the mining and material processing sector. I mean, you had over 20 years just as an executive level. What led up to that aha moment? Do you want to just break down what got you involved with RegenX and kind of the technology here?
Sure. I started with RegenX with them, just expecting it to be another mining property. And it was moving into an exploration property that was moving forward with a property in Spain. As I started, we were really looking at what was best value and just poking more holes in the ground as an exploration company wasn't really that accretive in value, and started looking at potential technologies that might be a better fit and a better way to move forward with the mining industry. And what we found is that we started moving into a processing technologies, and that led into e-waste. And through that, it led us to an introduction with Ben Davis of Davis Recycling, and who brought to us the concept of catalytic converters, especially diesel catalytic converters, and started asking questions on whether or not our process could extract platinum and palladium from that. And that really started exciting us from a couple different perspectives. One, the green initiative part thing, being able to urban mine and recover these precious metals without having to dig into the ground, and really the opportunity to go into a niche market that was completely underserved.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate the insight here and kind of talking about this niche market moving forward. I know you guys are in the midst of kind of scaling some of these processing tools that you have. Do you want to talk about kind of how you see the company scaling? Where do you kind of see it going in the next 1, 3, 5 years?
So what right now we're bringing online our first, well, we brought online our first module, which is expected to run at about 5,000 pounds a day. The facility that we brought that module on has the capacity to expand up to 4 modules. And so that's our first step. That's we're going to grow from the 5,000 pounds to the 10 tons a day. Then it looks that we'd be looking at expansion on a geographical. We're on the East Coast, West Coast, North America, and then sort of an international fair, which there's a potential to partner with smelting companies to be able to offer a complementary product to them to do the diesel catalytic converters that they don't want to process.
Now, do you see kind of the conversion from EVs, going away from the internal combustion side of things to benefit your business? Because you guys are focused more on the heavier end diesel engines, right? But how do you see that playing into your business?
So where it goes is that most of the EVs are converting from gas, which we're not that focused on. And the same regulations that are pushing that have pushed that more of the heavy diesel have required more emission controls. A lot of the regulations have added a lot more classes of the diesels that require emission controls. So there's a whole class of products that are coming into the marketplace that are going to be providing us with materials for a long period of time into the future.
That's pretty insightful to say the least, but I'll pass it off to the viewers as well. We'd love to know what you think and consider subscribing because when news and catalysts hit the wire as the story evolves, we're going to bring it to you here. But on that note, as always, we look forward to catching you in the next one.